Hey, welcome to another edition of BeerAmerica.tv. I am Paul Leone in Vietnam. We're here shooting a documentary, and while we were here, I thought, I was in Lyons, Colorado, and I was in Longmont, Colorado at Oskar Blues, some of my favorite beer in the whole world. And the favorite beer that they brew of mine is a beer called Gordon, which we've talked about before. But what's significant about Gordon is that it was named after Gordon Knight, who was a Vietnam veteran. So when I was talking to Chad Mellis at Oskar Blues, I said, I'm going to Vietnam, and they've got this huge wall of pictures of people with their beer all over the world, but we didn't have one from Vietnam. So I said, Chad, I'm thinking about going to Vietnam and bringing a can of beer with me. And he said, well, don't think about it, do it. So, so I brought a can of Gordon, which I've been hanging on to. The thing is that they don't make Gordon anymore. It's now called Good Night. Same beer, different can. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring Gordon with me to Vietnam because he was a Vietnam vet. And in his honor for such a great beer and for serving our country, I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring it here. We're going to drink it here and maybe leave a little bit of it here. I've got the crew here with me, so they're going to try a little bit too. This really is a brilliant beer. So let me open it up. The last can of Gordon I have, by the way. I've been sitting on this for a long time because it's my favorite beer. It really is a brilliant beer. So to you, Gordon Knight, in Hue, Vietnam. Actually, I'm in the Citadel. I should explain where I am. This place is amazing. Hundreds and hundreds of years old. Scenes of major battles fought from the Vietnam War all the way down when the French were here. This place is amazing. So to you, Gordon Knight, here, I'm going to get this. It's my last can of Gordon, but it's okay. It's still good night. To you, Gordon Knight, cheers. Thank you for serving our country. And to Paul Longreer and the Longreer family, who we're doing a documentary about as well, which I'll tell you about once it's done and edited. But cheers. Would it be goofy? Would it be too gangster if I poured a little bit of his beer on the grounds of Vietnam? Is that too gangster? Really? Is it? Because I sort of felt like I had to. So now Vietnam gets to enjoy your beer, Gordon Knight. Matt, come on in here for a second. Matt's been running sound. Try this beer. Tell me what you think.
All right.
Be honest. It's a big one. It's a big boy beer. You've got the long hair and the beard going.
Yeah. It's completely different than all the beers we've had here.
Well, because it has flavor.
Yeah, no kidding. And a lot of it,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah,
I would totally get this beer.
There you go.
in the States.
Cool. Here, so we've got to finish it all. Mike, our other, here, let me take the camera. Oops. From you. Mike, our other brilliant sound person. Go hop in there. Here you go. Let me get this from you.
Straight up.
Here you go.
Ooh, that's good.
Ah, good. See, be honest. Isn't it really great?
Got a lot.
It's really great.
Definitely not Heineken.
Not Heineken, no, or Hue beer, or all the other beers that we've been drinking. And here we go, Ron. You got here. There you go. Mike's gonna get that. Ron.
I'm not a beer drinker. I don't like beer. It's not that I don't like it, but I'm not a beer drinker. So this will be a true test. I'm just kidding. No, it's actually it's got a nice. I don't know what to say, but it's got a different taste than most beers that I.
It's an Imperial Red, so it's hoppy.
Okay, so that's I've never had.
Yeah,
that before.
it's hoppy to the point of almost sweetness.
If it was colder, I would probably drink this.
A little bit colder, yeah, would help, but it's still
Yeah, it's not bad.
not bad. Okay, good. So we got two really likes. We have to finish it though. I have to finish it.
Okay, you can finish it.
So here you go. Let me finish it. Matt, you want to help me finish it? Mike, you gonna help me finish it? All right. Let me finish the last little bit here.
Go for it.
There's something very strange about drinking Gordon in the Citadel in Vietnam. Something really weird about it, but it's great. It's a good thing. And it's a great beer. It's probably the best beer we've had in Vietnam, to be honest with you. But it's all good. Here you go. Have some more?
Thank you.
I feel like we're doing a shotgun thing here now. But
It's good.
Yeah.
It's almost sweet. You're right.
8.7, yeah, and they hop it a lot. It gets
8.7?
8.7% alcohol.
All right.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right though. It's so hoppy. It's not like really bitter.
It almost
sweet.
gets a sweetness to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's the brilliance of that beer. And and again, for those who, most people who know Oskar Blues, the beer is now called Good Night, thanks to Gordon Biersch, who sued them and made them change the name of their beer. but now it's called Gnite. So you can find this through most of the U.S. I mean, Oskar Blues went through a 40% expansion this year, and they're still growing. So I want to say to Chad and to Dale Katechis, Chris Katechis, and Dave Chachura and his brewing staff, and everybody, Jeff out at the Hops and Heifers Farms, thanks for having me a few months ago. Thanks for encouraging me to bring the can of Gordon with me to Vietnam. It's totally cool. And you guys got questions and comments at paul@beeramerica.tv. So cheers. Cheers to all the great folks in Vietnam, by the way. Beautiful country, awesome country, great people. And the beers aren't bad either. The Asians brew pretty good beer. They're just really weak. They're just really light and weak. So anyway, anybody else? Anybody? Bueller? All right, good. Cheers. Cheers.